we'll see. I really like Outsiders draft though.
Okay, so do you really like Outsiders draft, or you just really hate Fnatic's draft? Yeah, see, that's look inside and find your truth.
Listen, I've lost like 400 MMR playing a lot of Darks here, okay? I have a little memory hole in there, but I want to see what Jabs can do this game. But it feels like that could be just a hero that becomes a liability.
All right, well, get your notebook out there. Start writing some stuff down here so you can figure it out for later tonight, okay?
That's right.
See if you can win a couple games back. You know, the NA pubs are the strongest that they ever are right now, right? Everyone's here.
That's right. I've only heard good things about pubs recently. TJ gonna get tossed back, and that is going to be a quick and easy pickup there, and they give the kill over to Ramsey's first blood for the CK.
And a tip.
Did they drop a ward there too? No, they didn't. They dropped a ward for Outsiders.
Yeah, that's Outsiders ward, and then he actually just goes for the full-on D ward. Yeah. He's just like, yeah, they definitely know, because you know, clearly from the angle they initiated, doesn't want to risk it. I respect that. I have a hard time doing that though as a support player. It just makes me so sad.
Yeah, you feel like you've invested into it.
Unless they come back and they sentry and then they miss it, that feels really good.
Now, I will say the laugh lines, they're really good. All of those lines are great.
That is really long.
Yeah.
Darkseers is that long?
Yeah, that
oh my god, I actually thought it was going again. That was you.
Listen, played a lot. DM, GPK heading over. Monkey King, Boundless Strike, moves in, can't connect. So Bounty Runes, looks like it's going to be 2 apiece, as both teams head off on their merry little ways. Otto getting the bounties. And of course, we've got a large.
What's this?
This is a switch up.
What's Dubu doing? What's this? This null start. I like this.
So I think that they're realizing that this lane is just really hard to deal with. They don't connect there. The image is being brought up too. This is going to be a tri-lane on tri-lane action. Okay, we'll see.
Well, this should be good, right? They're forcing the 1v1 at the very start of the game of Monkey versus Timber.
Okay.
All right, so Timber, I mean, this is the issue, though, is that if there's no support to pressure while you pull the waves apart, this is actually not good, right? Because then you're not actually abusing any of the counterplay that the Monkey King has versus the Timber Song. It only works if you can force interaction.
And they are able to dodge that interaction. Yeah. I was going to try and do an analogy there, but my brain couldn't work quick enough. Yamich makes the move on over, and he is trying to dodge. Is he trying to block some camps or something here? He's just taking a walk, you know, threatening to mess around with mid, realizing he's not needed. But Dubu also in the area, and
okay. I'm going back up, I guess, yeah.
Oh, he comes to interrupt the pull. So that's what they're doing. They're trying to stop this from connecting over to the creep wave. There is a lot of game shenanigans going on here, but they're not going to be able to interrupt it. So Jabs does manage to get half the wave over to the side, and this is going to be kept alive. So they're just pulling the waves over and over again. This is about the best you could hope for.
Yeah, and all that chaos. Tomato did manage to get the waves to meet up a little bit closer, and he was zoning DM for a little bit, plus has another big wave coming his way. So Tomato looking pretty good in this lane right now. Getting some chances to abuse this offset of power.
So this is the really cool thing too, is if you can get half the wave, then that means you deny basically 2 whole waves to the carry. CK lost a couple of creeps underneath his own tower too. Damage though.
Yeah.
Comes on in, Dubu there. Ramses finds the stun, couple quick punches, and he is going to get punished and killed. So, in spite of the laning stage and everything getting a little bit wonky back through here, it's still going to end up being pretty okay for Jabs on this Darkseer.
Yeah, well, at the same time, though, you know, DM, he's doing just fine. He's pulled the wave into the small camp now. So he's just farming that up, grabs the next wave, right? He's got 2 points in reactive armor. So he is completely fine with just every single creep hitting him. He's not going to lose any HP. Has a soul ring there as well. So life's just good, and Yamich is just kind of free to roam here. Is he still? Yeah, he's just still level 1.
He's going to get the bounty rune. He's like, 3 minutes. I know there's something over here.
It's like, man, I wish this gave XP still.
Jabs pulls this one over to the small camp. They can get another in a second. DJ gets the Iron Shell on him. That is a level 2 Ion Shell. And Dakota disposed. There's some good damage here. Does have vacuum. Oh, pulls him back in. It's not enough TNT though. Ramses trying to go toe-to-toe, gets the jump away. Gonna see if he can run him down underneath the tower. This is enough. Ramses goes down. Jabs is playing this perfectly. Throws the Ion Shell on the creep. Oh, but it re-drew aggro.
Yeah.
So he can't quite get there in time. Can still run down Dakota a little bit. He doesn't have a way out of here. As the creep wave is going to hide out of there, and no, gets away.
Gamer, no!
Dispose? All right, round 2. In for the kill.
And that's all because DJ lived that last time, right? When he rebounded off to the east, and he's gonna TP
really
home.
Good. Very well played.
Came all the way back instead of TPing right away at low HP.
Jabs, he wanted to get greedy. And
Raindrop?
he might get punished. Punches, it's hard. Stick, surge, not enough.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts. I mean, you know, the guy was rocking what? Full wand, 3 sticks, and raindrops, then goes down with the 0 regen build.
That hurts. I mean, and the thing was, if he gets back to the secret shop there, he has a ring of health.
Yeah. His courier is holding it right now, at least. So at least he purchased out.
In the meantime, this weird battle between level 1 heroes. They're just like, who needs a lane? We're just going to run around together and try and interrupt what's happening.
I mean, it's like, yeah, well, DM gets 6. Like, yeah, we can get some kills with this Timber. Yeah. That's going to be sick. Dubu's like, I am a Warlock player.
Double Ion Shell again. The power of that vacuum that was most recently buffed. And he's staying active on the map. Jabs looking very good so far. Jumps in, dispose afterwards. Double Ion Shell. It's a good chunk of damage even without the vacuum. Whew. Jabs is owning.
Yeah. I mean, hey, Team Fnatic, ladies and gentlemen. So far, they have gotten all the kills. 3 stand-ins, no kills. And people were worried, you know?
Exactly. This is what you learn. God, they're making it work. And the rotation coming on up top. Bryle wanting to make something happen here.
Yep.
Dispose got him. Exorcism afterwards. Ramses thought he was fine. He is not. Surge in, chase down. DJ gets away.
And so this is what you need to do. When you do these kind of purchases where you buy like full wands and sticks and stuff and you're avoiding regen and you're like dying, you need to come back in with so much strength in the lane. And if you just get like zoned and you start like last hitting versus the enemy with this sort of a build, it's not going to work out, right? Yeah. Like you're going to lose the lane. So you need to be super aggressive. You need to hit your spells. And they have the duo for it in the Marcy and the Darkseer. And they just have the talent, you know? They're absolutely crushing it right now. And Dubu helping to enable this by not taking any XP. I mean, Dubu.
There you go.
Woo!
Big plays.
Getting the levels under that tower. Let's go. How's Yamage doing on level watch? Also level 2.
Okay, they're making the move.
Doubling their levels in the past minute.
And toss. That's all it takes. Perfect.
Yeah, what are those other spells even?
Radiant's middle tower.
Look at this, the run through. They take that entire tier 1 tower. Down bottom though. Timber chain through. Tomato trying to live. Is he going to be able to get out of here? I don't think so. Pop the ulti. GPK gets the finish.
Yeah, it actually does more damage when you're tossed high like that because you're closer to heaven.
I like that.
Yeah, smart. Optimal play. A little bit of lightning rod action.
He might be in some trouble here. Can they have enough though? No. GPK makes the move over. Now Jabs TP's out. Does he have a way to escape? He does. No other way to break that TP.
Tower is under attack.
Oh, gets an ulti, gets another rotation right after there, so GPK feeling pretty good. All with an arcane rune, by the way, it would seem.
Oh, he gets a fairy trinket too.
Okay,
nice.
All right.
That's very nice.
The quality game. I mean, GPK, hero, you know, we talked last game about how, like, you know, Tim's playing the Sven, this idea of just, like, someone who's seems so clutch and swift with his movements, it feels bad to have him on something like a Sven. GPK, we often talk about, I think, in the same regard, just like, he loves the mobile heroes, right? You know, you look at that little Zeus thing, he's got the bronze Dota Plus, like, this guy's not grinding out the Zeus. You know, he's an Ember player.
Jump back, find it again.
That's a carry. That's a position 1 carry you just saw.
And Jab's got the kill, so he's involved in that also.
Oh, that's so good.
That's really nice. The Ion Shell on him.
Under attack.
Damn, dude. They're rocking it. I mean, what's crazy, though, is that it's still less than 1,000 gold lead, and all of Outsiders is getting their farm. Like, as well as this last couple of minutes has looked for them, I'd be a little bit concerned. I mean, I guess that this person that's sort of been falling behind has kind of been that Monkey King slightly, but now it's actually also Jabs.
Yeah, it is surprising. You wouldn't think that he would be like down near the bottom because he's like 4-1 and 2, right? But that's also just the nature of Dota right now. It's like kills aren't actually worth that much gold. It's way more valuable to just plant yourself in a lane the whole time like Timbersaw, and that's why he's at the top of the board.
Right. Well, and partially too, like when you go this Vanguard build, you don't have the mana to spam your Iron Shells to farm as much. So he's now gonna, with Soul Ring, be able to sort of spam it out a little bit more, get a slightly higher amount of farm going.
And the most important thing they can do is this, where they're occupying the enemy jungle, right? Because when you're farming enemy territory like this, you're obviously helping to increase your own gold, reduce theirs. But unfortunately, they don't really own the bottom. We've kind of reached the part of the game where it flips, where like Radiant kind of owns top and Dire owns bottom. This happens a little bit later usually, but because of the strength of DM pressuring this tier 2 tower, we've kind of already made the flip. So really, they're not even actually occupying enemy territory at the moment as Fnatic.
Yeah. No, it's kind of crazy. I mean, I feel like you look at the relative strength right now of how like busted this Timbersaw is. And I mean, we'll see where he decides to go next, but the next couple of minutes could start to look pretty bad. Monkey King's actually going Echo Saber instead of going in for the Battle Fury build, so wanting to remain active in this game.
I like that with how, you know, playing with the Darkseer and the Marcy, and you don't really want to be absent.
Yeah.
And you can always go for like Maelstrom stuff later maybe too, if you want to try and like increase your AoE damage to help things out. Grab like a Mjolnir or something.
Yeah. Top Exo. They're going in for this. Do they have a way to break TP? No. Doesn't look like it. Can they kill him in time? They don't have it. Need level 6 on Dubu for the ulti.
Trying to get some jabs.
Can they get him? Surge. Heavenly Jump doesn't stop that, but the jump in comes out. Tomato finds GPK. He is done. His body is thrown to the Skywrath Mage, and Yemich also going to drop. So they don't get one kill, but they managed to make use of the Exo regardless.
Yeah, and he's still chasing the Hakoda. Oh, Tomato lets him go.
He was worried about the tree cut, I guess. Saw the Timbersaw coming in.
Yeah, doesn't want to hop down and get busted. Rest of the team further behind. Might as well just play it safe.
Iron Shell, jump forward. Caught him. Hakoda, dead. Tomato pops the ulti golem afterwards. Wall is going to be off the mark, but it finds the Tiny. And that is all the ultis dropped. Can they get this tower, though? I mean, Sam is here. They're all in the area. They're trying to stop this pressure from coming in any further. Tier 1 tower eventually is going to fall.
All right, so gold lead. A little bit up there now for Fnatic. Top of the board. It's going to be Tomato on the Monkey. Taking over and surpassing. There's GPK also hopping right over DM. So Timber going to start doing a little bit more rotating and trying to fight some heroes rather than just hit creeps. That's obviously where he starts to slide his way down the chart. And Bryle kind of hoping to ascend a bit here as that mid, right? Trying to get one defensive item at the very least, a more active one other than a cloak.
Right.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, he's getting into, he needs to get something going. I mean, that's the thing that's so weird about this game, right? Is you look at the net worths of all the cores, 700 gold separating the bottom of the pack from the top of the pack. Nobody is like pulling away from the rest.
Yeah, the cores are all just a block, and the supports are too. Yeah. You know, quite a bit poor as well.
Yeah, nobody is really pulling ahead yet.
They had one little gank kill onto DJ there.
As well.
And that got Hakoda 6 as well, because he was also still 5 for a long time. So now they can actually smoke up again right now. He's holding the smoke, and they could just go for a kill. 18 seconds until Thunder God's Wrath. Yeah, I think you just want to like smoke, go kill.
See what they can find.
Yeah, and there they go. That's what you want to do. Draw the lines.
DD picked up.
I mean, who's down here, right? There's Bryle. He's farming.
It is a little bit rough with Marcy nearby. He can probably get away. But I think they're trying to pair this together with taking that tier 1 tower mid. Scan from the Dire. Doesn't connect on anybody, but they do find one. Dubu trying to take the damage. They don't have enough. And Bryle gets demolished. Meanwhile, they run in. Now, this is a very tanky jabs. This is Hood Vanguard. He is going to live through the initial initiation. Jabs gets out the other side now, tossing in DJ, Image, Surge, looking for more. Can they get him though? They have the rundown with the Iron Shell and it's enough. So 2 for 1 ends up being the tally.
That's a great punish for how deep they went for that kill. I mean, still a good play overall. I think from outsiders are trying to abuse that and get these supports active because it's a Skywrath Mage and a Tiny.
Right.
They're gonna have to go for kills. They're not gonna go like split the waves or grab something that they don't really need that like first item. You could say the Tiny obviously wants his blink, but you know, he's more likely to get it through kills than he is from sitting and planting in a lane right now versus some of these heroes.
Yeah, it's true. Shark coming in soon for GPK is at least going to be the next thing on his docket. As more clarity is brought out in the full Kaya and Sanj, so more survivability.
And more damage there with that Fairies trinket there too. And then you add in that shard. He's going to be hitting pretty hard.
Yeah, it's super dangerous.
21% spelling. What is this hero?
That's kind of wild. 12 to 8, and I almost said TSM. Fnatic definitely going to need to kind of keep this momentum going, because as much as their late game does have some really cool parts about it, I mean, Zeus late game is just kind of a scary beast, and I don't know if they have the answers for the CK, really. We'll see.
Yeah, it's not even the damage, it's just the situation of trying to fight into them when it comes to the vision versus the Zeus can be so terrifying, particularly for a Monkey, because I think there's a little bit of pressure on Tomato this game. You know, he's going for these active items, and he's probably going to be involved in all these fights, so there's a chance that he's slightly weaker than your typical Monkey King would be, with like Battle Fury into some stronger items, and he's going to be more pressured to be up front looking for these initiations, and if you get suddenly hit by a bolt of lightning in your field, that can be very bad versus a Timbersaw who pets your tree.
True. You're not wrong there. I mean, to be fair, though, I think that the way that they're playing this, Jabs is going to be much more of the initiator. I wouldn't even be shocked if he goes for that, like, oh, wait a minute, never mind. Tomato finds them all. A really good boundless. The Golem afterwards finding GPK, so he's the only one there.
Oh, that's bad.
And they will kill off this Zeus, but nobody else.
That's fine. That's fine. That's all they need right now for Fnatic, right? Just get that and go.
Right.
Just like go to the next objective. I don't care. They can just like run up mid if they want. Right?
Pulls in DJ. Disposes wrong target. Gets the kill. Tomato. Jason. They do not have enough to kill off Jabs. That is for sure. Ramses pulls him back in. This guy has so much armor, though, and the clone.
Dude, why did you say that? Why? Why did you say that? Like, come on. He would have lived. That was on you.
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean?
You don't have the damage to kill Jabs.
He's so strong.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Hood, Vanguard, Branch. Yeah. How can he die?
He also has the talent, the 6 armor. He's so strong.
Well, you know.
Not strong enough. CK's still a big boy.
I thought he was going to follow in the footsteps of his teammate GPK and go for a Midas, you know?
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, we had some fun Midas games from GPK where we asked Ramses in the interview after the game. It's, you know, what did you think of your teammate's build? He said, I didn't notice. You know, it's he kind of brought it up after, like, what do you guys like my build? And I think Ramses was saying that the team was a little surprised. It worked out that well.
That's good.
But it did work out. You know, it was a rough game. But,
DM. He gets away for the moment. Vacuum. Got him caught. Tomato turns. Punch. Dead. All right.
They're rolling. This is the most scary part of the game right now. For outsiders and like for Fnatic as a whole. Like Fnatic don't want to make any mistakes. They want all these ultis to be for big objectives or really important kills, right?
Yeah.
You need this golem to be strong. You need the exorcism to be strong. You want to be getting objectives every single time because they need to build up an advantage to the point where even if they don't go high ground, it's too hard for outsiders to fight into them.
Right.
You know, because, I mean, outsiders are still fine. In my books right now, they still look really good. I think that this is very much a, like, keep pushing the stone up the hill before it rolls back and crushes you for Fnatic.
Okay. Well, it is a scary moment, like you said, and it feels like in order to get through that, outsiders are just going to dodge. Do not want to get caught. Blink Dagger done on that Tiny. And are they? Wait a minute. There's no way. Surely. They're not going to go high right now. They're fighting.
Oh, geez. Not looking at zero there for a second.
Wow.
That's all it takes, huh?
The TP surge while it's still TPing is really good. It's dangerous. Can he live through this, though? He's very strong, but he's got the Aegis afterwards. Jabs moves in. Iron Shells himself wants to surge another round, but too hard to go for it. So they do burn through that Aegis. There was a minute and a half left on that trend.
Yeah.
Oh, God. They're separated. They reality rifted there onto DJ. I thought they were pulling Jabs in.
They gotta watch out though. DJ has the blink, so he has that free initiation, you know?
Right.
No reaction possible, really.
The full pipe is done on the Darkseer.
You know, that courier's gonna fly right over an Obs. think it's going to live, though. But that's a juicy courier.
Yeah, if you can get that one, that's really nice. But
Juicy.
they'll at least see it, if nothing else. So, another kind of standoffish moment. You know, as outsiders, we're gonna maybe have to see some of their like Tundra-like plays that we saw in the last series, pushing out these side lanes, keeping the momentum away from themselves. Because if they fight into this, this is going to get very deadly very quickly unless they find the perfect pick. TJ, they break it.
They bait
right away. Golem to interrupt. Tomato still living. Yemich dead. Can they find more? Lakota there. Bryle to the south. They're also chasing.
Dire's top
I don't know
tower
if they can
is
actually
under
get
attack.
in range, though. It looks like he's going to get away, but they're going to pressure down mid instead.
That's just great abuse. They just see a weakness in outsiders because this support duo relies completely on kills, and they can do it themselves, which is crazy about Tiny Sky with Mage. You can kill pretty much any core. It's just a duo, right?
Yeah.
But so they do the little smoke up play, and they allow the Monkey King to like, kind of dangle out there a little bit.
Oh. Looking for the wraparound now. Gets the vision, spots them all. Ramses finds Dooku dead. TM pullback, vacuum wall isn't enough. They're taking so much damage there. They haven't popped PKP. And Tomato, he's just gonna die.
Oh no, he dodged it.
Mischief gets away.
Oh, come on.
How is this hero real? A double kill for Bryle on the other side. Dude, Mischief is too good. Oh,
there he is. Yeah, but
pulls him back.
He got his revenge.
3 for 2. That's pretty good.
Yeah, considering you all got caught like holding hands in the trees by a Zeus ulti, that was a little scary. But yeah, that ward might not have killed the Blink Dagger earlier, but at least gets the kill onto that mischievous little Monkey King. The Mischiefs have been out of control today.
Yeah, they've been really good.
Tim's and Tomato looking good.
I mean, it's really nice when you just get a free ability on a hero.
Wouldn't it be nice?
We all did.
You know, when 7.00 added talents, we just add one more ability this
Yes.
time. That should be the big patch. Everyone just gets one more spell.
QWERT.
No, you get a custom foot pedal.
Oh,
Gets sent to your house, you know? It's in the battle pass. You gotta unlock it as a community.
A foot pedal. I think you can do a foot pedal.
Yeah, you can key them to stuff.
It's pretty cool. Get that for like, I don't know what, BKB?
I use it for auto buy rapier.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good.
just slam it down there, right?
Every time. Don't worry, you never have the gold.
That is true. Or the courage.
21 to 12.
Dire
A very
are
inverse
scanning.
of each other situation that we've
Oh,
got going.
shut up. You started that sentence, I knew we were going.
That's right, we're there.
God, it's like a mirror of these two teams. Like It's
Yeah.
like a reflection. Yeah,
That's right.
Wow. So deep.
That's very deep. And I guess they're just going to be chilling for next Roche probably, right?
Well, you got to say it more exciting than that. Like, both teams are... Yeah, I don't know. That's hard. we are just chilling the next Roche. So respectful of their opponents that they wouldn't dare approach them without the shield of Aegis.
Earlier you made that reference about pushing the rock up
Oh,
the
you
hill.
just Googled who Sisyphus was,
Well,
didn't
yes,
you?
I did.
Yeah.
Sisyphus. I was like, I know that name, but I can't remember it.
Got to play some more Hades.
Yeah, that's the one.
Radiant are scanning.
Currently, 60% win rate percentage for Fnatic. And a scan as they're getting ready to go high ground. Going high ground against no vision, though. Very bold. Oh, they miss. Yemich gets away from there. Tomato not quite on the mark.
All right, 15 seconds. Give me your Roche time. What do you think?
Let's say a 30-second one. That's what I'm
I
feeling.
was gonna say 32 seconds.
Okay, well,
Ooh,
it's just
this
not
is
fair.
exciting.
Well, no, because it's like if it's anything
Yeah, but what if you're right?
the high-low, okay.
All right, so we were a little off.
2.5 minutes until Roche is back up. But outsiders don't know that. And in terms of like checking for Roche, the only way is really Thunder Gods. So that's a pretty big commitment, although they just see people.
It's a hard area to fight Monkey King as well, because there's all these little ramps, right, and little high grounds and trees that he can jump between. So, like, let's say you don't have Thunder God's Wrath, you don't get that good vision.
Yeah.
The Wukongs can be very punishing in that region.
this next thing is where the game starts
Radiant's
to change
bottom
a
tower
lot
is under
for
attack.
Darkseer too. He's got that Blink Dagger done, going for the shard next DJ. They find him, pulls him on in. Do they want to go for the vacuum? Not going to do it.
When the silenced Marcy starts running towards you,
Yeah.
go away.
Get out of there.
Not good.
That's not your happy place. But yeah, that gives them another avenue, because then you
Dire's
can just go
top tower
blink
is
punch,
under attack.
which is a lot better than it sounds. Oh. Oh my goodness. Blink out. Jabs. He's there. Stun. 4 seconds. They have the Mystic Flare on top. It's
They got
invis.
Dubu.
Hard to tell. Dubu dead. Does have buyback. Runs back in. That's BKB down from Ramses. Outsider's got to be super careful. The turnaround from this could be devastating if they can take that fight. They want to go for it. They could just go back for Roche, but instead they're focusing down Zeus, blow him up, and that sets them up to take some more objectives here.
All right, so what Outsiders don't know is that they'll actually have time when Zeus respawns, and there will not be an exorcism. Absolutely huge right now, right? They kind of took a gamble here. Great start of the fight there from Outsiders as DM was able to blow up Dubu. I heard the base of the golem, and it never fell down, right? He got taken out there. And a sad sight, truly, for Fnatic. You know, not having that Roche spawn is a bit of a blow.
Dire's
Yeah, it
top
makes a big
tower is
difference.
under attack.
And I mean, that's one of those things where it's probably better that they didn't get the golem down. That really long Roche respawn. And it does look like it's going to be the Mage Slayer done for Monkey King on top of finishing his BKB. But Outsiders, they're going to smoke up now.
I love this Mage Slayer with the Wukong's command. So much spell damage, right? There's a Timbersaw, a Zeus, and a Skywrath, a Tiny. It's crazy. It can reduce everything.
Up the hill, finds one, Tomato there, Golem afterwards. They can't go. Outsiders, they're down.
Well, I mean, that was a panic Golem.
It's
right.
true.
Dire's
Yeah, that's
middle
true.
tower is under
But
attack.
Roche is back up.
He can buy back. There's no Thunder's Gods, but there's also no Exorcism for 60 seconds.
That's true.
I don't think this is free for Fnatic.
All right, another Golem down, another ulti down, and no objective taken. Outsiders playing the back and forth.
Yeah, I mean,
there
their
wasn't-
Roshing's bad, right?
Yeah.
Like, for Outsiders. It's-
Right. Yeah, they're just stopping Fnatic from taking it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might be in a standoff here for a little bit. This is getting a little bit strange.
The question is, what do you do once everything's back up for Fnatic? Like,
Yeah.
do you really want to engage in that? Like, how much stronger is Ramses going to be then versus how strong you are now when they don't have those spells? Should you be smoking into them and trying to force a fight with the next Thunder God's Wrath?
I mean, burning down those BKB charges, being able to like bait them into using something feels like the right thing to do, but that's not easy. Like, if you're going in with Fnatic, you're kind of in, you know?
Yeah.
Marcy's blinking forward. You're either, if you use Vacuum, there's like a pretty long cooldown. Whereas Outsiders, you can try to just like throw some Chakrams, throw a couple Chaos Bolts.
That ward, they got him. Oh, he got him in the low ground. Oh, there we go.
Hey! Pushes him to the low ground again, no! TF just gets out.
Wait, what?
Oh, he normal punched him after the Vacuum.
What's he's probably alive anyway, right? We'll
Yeah, I
just
don't
say.
think he goes down there. But,
Oh,
you
Yamich.
know, nothing big and committed there.
Yamich getting scanned.
They got Vacuum back up to 10.
Oh, he's going.
Outsiders, gotta be careful. Oh!
What a
There
silence!
is nothing there. Got him back out. But they lose the Tiny. Jabs getting chased. DM right on his ticket, and they can't quite connect. Ramses is BKB'd. He used it already. Outsiders gotta be real careful here. The follow-up that could come from this would be devastating. DJ jumps forward, dispose out. Thunder God's Wrath, it's enough. DM is dead. Hakoda now also in trouble. Brian right on top of him. GPK and Rams is just trying to escape, but with 3 dead. There is a huge opening here for Fnatic.
Yeah, the spell's just not coming out in time for those heroes.
Survivability, it makes all the difference. Because it's so hard to like regroup and go in as Outsiders if you know a Vacuum wall can come down afterwards. But we will have a pause. CK taking a moment, but Roche is open. We've got 3 seconds until Tiny's back up, 16 for Skywrath. But is there BKB? 50 seconds still on it. It's hard to make that work.
Yeah, I think it's got to let it go, unfortunately for them. And that's probably Bryle's shard, right? Bryle doesn't have it quite yet. I feel like that's the strongest one.
Not Marcy?
No, not Mercy.
Okay.
Maybe next year.
I could dream.
Maybe next patch, I should say.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, they're ready to go again. 26-14. And a game that has looked very back and forth. Fnatic kind of on the verge of taking a pretty substantial lead here.
They are, but there are some concerns. Like the Scotty coming out
Yeah.
for Ramses, huge item this game. Does a lot for these heroes, particularly the Monkey King and the Death Prophet, obviously. As you're going to have that chilling effect on there. And you can still lose a lot of your heroes to Skywrath Mage and Tiny.
Right.
So you just, one bad ward gets left behind, the vision's there, and then you're thinking about going high ground. You do have Death Prophet, obviously that's great. And you can sort of like hold that front line. You got a little bit of minus armor there with the Monkey King, but high ground's always a little bit scary versus tossback versus Zeus's damage with the help of that shard. So it's certainly not going to be free. Could be a bit of a waited out situation here.
No, it's true. And I mean, I don't think that Outsider's greatest attribute has been their sort of extending the games out longer. That's not what I think about the sort of mentality of this team is, but I think they can do it if they need to, and particularly with you saying, the CK, and then also having that Zeus who's getting close to the Aghanim Scepter. There's going to be some more windows here that I feel like Outsiders hit that are super spooky. We'll see.
Yeah, and the part of that is also the nature of Darkseer too, as a hero someone who doesn't want to get BKB on the earlier end.
Yeah.
He is queuing into it now, but Jab's still very vulnerable. I mean, that sounds silly to say when he has Vanguard and Pipe, but
We saw it in that last fight.
Yeah, they have the damage. They almost got him. They have the damage potential there as well. If they blow it all, that he can go down without the Skywrath Mage. It's also level 12 now too, which I don't think Hakoda was last time.
For the Mystic Flare.
Yeah, that's a 50% increase in damage.
Damage just Avatossing, getting rid of the wave. But next round of items coming out. Got a Blast Drag, which is one of the better items, I feel like, against Monkey King.
Look at Yamage, he's doing it again.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, look at this delay. Oh, they glyphed it.
Interesting.
He's just gonna grab it. It's like, sure, okay.
Jabs is here. Can they get him? Oh, good blink away. Okay. He's off to the side now.
That was kind of scary. I thought he was getting blink vacuumed. I thought Jabs had the soul read,
Absolutely.
Radiant's
RC
bottom
Aether
tower
Lens
is under
now,
attack.
too. Very spook. But Fnatic ready to battle. As they will take a quick little run through entire side of the map. They know they're over here. All the vision in the world is there for Fnatic on the left side of the map, and they know there's one area that's dark. Outsiders walking up some hills. Ramses farming Ancients. Bryle breaks on it. Ramses doesn't realize it yet. They can't quite get there.
That ward's gonna save Hakoda.
Wow. Doesn't save DN though. Image out of toss to interrupt. TM does get hit by the golem, but down to super low HP already on Bryle. But the Spirit Sight, and that does enough. Vacuum back onto two. All afterwards, Ramses pops the BKB, tries to get out. Does still have the Ghost chasing after him, and the blink forward explodes again.
Nice.
They take down Ramses. 3 dead with no casualties on Fnatic. Really clean play.
Yeah, Outsiders trying what they can. They have this idea of this defensive Nimbus, essentially trying to mess things up there. Blinks in with the Ava as well, trying to get some sort of a save there, but just no worries on the BKBs. They just pop them right away. Make sure they're going to grab that kill, take the numbers advantage, and move high ground with an Aegis that still has another 2.5 minutes. And if they want to, they could probably cross some T's and dot some I's here on the set of racks for the next wave.
Oh yeah, they're looking really good with this. It looks like they're going to play it safe, though.
Yeah, and they don't want to try and force that buyback. They're just saying, nope, we're good. We're way ahead. We're going to feel that, keep that way. That's what they need to do with this lineup, right? Again, push the boulder. Don't let it fall down. Things get scary. Sisyphus it up.
Yeah. I remember that.
You did great. It's been like 5 whole minutes.
She was finished for Death Prophet, too. So a nice answer against the Timber Saw.
Oh, Jabs. All right, let's go. Support duel. No,
oh,
no. All right,
away.
wait. There's 2 chasing him.
He's got the blink. He's good.
No, there's still 2. All right. Yeah, he got healed. Yeah. They're all dying. Jabs is still just letting them hit him.
Dude, every little thing, the wand charges, the hood, the pipe thing, it's all coming together. What a hero. I was hoping that he wouldn't win a game this tournament, so that way he'd be able to get a buff. But Clift, GPK up on the high ground. They take him down. 10k gold lead right now. Fnatic looking super solid.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot left here at this point for Outsiders. You're on to looking towards the next game at this point. Very, very strong here from TSM's friends of the show, Fnatic stand-ins. Doing a great job!
That's right. Helping out the pals. Tomato, tier 2 tower. Gonna be dropping. And where to next? DJ looking for an opening, finds one. That is their initiation in Yamage, but the vacuum pulls them both back in. Hakoda hoping to escape, Shadow Amulet in a way. Will not save you this time. The poor deer comes out from Ryle. They haven't done much talking in this game.
No.
Let their play do it for them, but they're looking good here.
Time now. Yeah, this support duo, certainly a very interesting story, I would say, for this game from Outsiders. Just like the inability to really get that going, the Tiny, the Death Prophet, and it makes sense, which is like, sorry, the Tiny and the Skywrath Mage. It's this general concept of just like, we're going to play as 5. Yeah, we go with this Darkseer as the last pick, we group up, we do Darkseer things, and even when we're split pushing, the heroes are so tanky, you actually can't blow them up that easily, right? You have to be super clean on your combo. You make any little mistake, they're going to survive.
GG is finally called here, and a stellar performance. And I can't stress enough, like, how well they played that top lane. They did everything. They pulled the wave until they got the levels that they needed.
Yeah.
They caught a couple of heroes out of position, and the combination of being able to do like the rebound with Marcy, dispose, and then also having vacuum, that